this is the fly. We'll retry tying it as it wasn't that successful in the first video, so I'll give it another go. So we're starting with 900 BL10 Hannock barbless hooks. That's what they use best for competition. Then we're going to use slotted tungsten beads, and they call them 3.8 or 5. We've got to have, I think it's under 4 for competition, but for a photograph I think it's easier to use this size. So it's slotted one side, some holes, so put that in like that. Some people build up a thread at the head. It does stop it moving around, especially with a bigger bead. So this is first stage. I'm using a UV thread. It's 7 denier. I suppose you'd call it a UV red or orange. A lot of people don't use a lot of thread on the base, but it is the success of a good fly. I don't know if there's any rules, but I think the slot's meant to go to the top, if possible. I'm just going to build this up a wee bit. And then I'm using squirrel tail. You could use some possum, you don't need very much. And it's tied in roughly the length of the body. So I just pull this up, cut it on an angle, pull all the excess fluff out, roughly work out my length. An odd stray I'll pull out. The secret for tying tails in, if you pinch that between your finger, come up the front of it, go down the other side, come up the front of it again and go down and drop the bobbin, come down, come up between your finger holding it, catch that 3 times. It just holds all the tail together. So now I can come back. I don't mind having a little bit of orange showing under the tail. And I'm just going to cut this on a short angle. I usually use some glue. That one's a bit heavy, but I just use nail varnish at this stage. It's not much. So now you're going to have a long hackle. And these are quite webby, but it's finding one that's not too wide. It's not easy. I tried. Someone suggested hen feathers, but trying to find a cape that's really ready like this, but really quite short. We may get 2 flies out of that. So I'm going to tie it in at the tip, pulling this back, not pulling them off, the fibres off, but just pulling them back. And that's the front of the feather, so I'll tie it facing me. Tie the tip in. Keeping all the fibres out of the way. Easier said than done. Trim that. Now I'm going to make a loop, so I bring my thread to the front, come back. Got that in there. And now this is where I tie in my copper. So, some copper of some sort, or we could use red. got copper, you've got that, and you've got that. So we put the thread out of the way, put the copper down. Now we pick up our body material, which is some of this, which is ice peacock dubbing, put in a bit of brown and a bit of black and a bit of claret seal's fur. That's rabbit, and that's claret seal's fur. Okay, and that's got in it as well. Just mix it up. You could put a bit of hare's ear in. You could put a bit of white UV. Works really well in it as well. You don't need much. It's just enough. So I take my base mix, which is this. Say 3 pinches. I'm just going to add a bit more black to it. And then I just pull it. 2, 3. I only need about 3 pinches. Okay. And just slightly roll that with your hands. Not one tight. I'm going to pull it out loose. So it's looking tapered. Pick up my thread. Put that in. And spin that. Okay, just loosely. Now I'm going to put 1 turn behind the copper. It's just something I've always done. Any ribbing material, I've always put 1 turn of body thread. Just let it unwind and then rewind, just getting it loose but firm. Oh, hang on, I have done it. You can do it that way and then run your hackle in. I meant to put the hackle through it. That's what I keep forgetting. So now, with your hackle, remove your hackle. Through it. Okay. 1 turn. 2 turn. 3. I'm sort of pulling the hackle in amongst the body material. Now we've got to sort these 2 out. So there's the body material, which we'll tie off. Cut the thread off. The hackle's the right way. I'm just going to do another turn of this. Don't need a lot because it's webby, but it's enough. You bring your thread up, pull this around. Thread up, pull your hackle around. It just gives you a nicer finish. Trim that. Looking really buggy. And then I bring the copper the other way. Just wiggle your way through it. About 3.5 turns. Right. Start at the bottom and I like to finish at the top if possible. I'm just going to wrap the thread around that a couple of times just to catch it. And pull this around quite tight because it'll actually pull down behind there. Just push the tip down of the copper wire that you've cut. And now I'm just going to whip finish this a couple of times. And none of the fishermen mind the red behind here and the red thread. It actually works really well. And now we can actually, with this, it's just Velcro. It's the loop side. This is over 50 years old, my favourite tool. We can go through this because we've put a thread through it. We can tease it. So how's that looking? It's looking pretty buggy to me. Looks good. Thank you.